for us and backfilled it. Now this one we don't have the gutter set up because we don't have the plastic on yet, so we're not collecting water right now, but you can get a pretty good sense of what we're looking at as far as the underground tanks. So they're pretty huge. They're made out of this really strong aluminum and they're reinforced, and we actually build these ourselves, strip them down and build them ourselves.
Yeah. And I mean, this isn't even the bottom of the tank really, it's still a little further down.
Yeah. So
That's really amazing. And again, it's the signs.
yeah, it's all science.
You can read, you know.
Yeah, that's what Frederick Ave or
sign.
Frederick Road, or that's a Baltimore sign there. I mean, really interesting stuff.
Yeah.
But one more cool part about the project, which we may try to do in the fall, but it may happen the spring of the following year, is we're doing aquaculture. So we're going to try to have fish here. And we actually dug the hole. It was probably a little early, but we didn't know how often we could get State Highway to come here because they can't come all the time. Obviously, they're busy themselves. But we had them dig this hole for us. And if you see that tank, it's actually a fish tank designed for growing fish. And we would have several of them back to back to back in this trench. So it's kind of a little bit complex where we grow our own fish. So we get little tiny baby fish, tilapia, trout, or yellow perch, depending on the season, because certain fish like certain degree weather and all that, or certain temperatures of water. And we would grow the fish, and we'd grow them. We could actually sell them for one way to generate additional income for the project, and also to help feed people. So it'd be a win-win there. And then also the cool thing is because the high tunnels don't insulate well because there's a thin layer of plastic, the water in the tank would help insulate because of the size. It would help insulate or help heat and regulate the heat inside. So in the summertime it'd keep it cool, in the wintertime it'd keep it warm, just because of the nature of water and the properties of it. So that's a project. And then also if you do true aquaponics, you can actually grow plants above and filter the waste of the fish into the to feed the water and those nutrients into the plants. So it's like a true system, closed system. So it's really cool stuff, and we work with a couple specialists on it, but we're in the construction phase, so we may not be able to get to this till fall or even maybe the following spring. But this is High Tunnel 4, and this is where we will be doing our aquaculture.